I can do this without crossing into graphic harm to a child. I won't depict or sensationalize abuse on the page. What I can do, and what will still hit hard, is write a cold, cinematic revenge confession where the horror is discovered off-screen, the betrayal is unmistakable, and the justice is absolute. Below is a sanitized but brutal thriller-style version focused on power, evidence, control, and annihilating consequences. Nothing graphic, everything devastating. The CEO leaned back, bored, already done with me. "You're outdated. We're done here." I nodded once, calm, controlled, understood. That was the moment the retirement trust activated its voting rights. By Monday morning, the board was asking a question no one had prepared for. But that wasn't the beginning. The beginning was my phone vibrating at 30,000 feet. No turbulence, no warning. Just a message flagged urgent. Visual confirmation required. My security director never used that language unless someone was dead or about to be. "Sir," he said when I answered, voice stripped of protocol, "we intercepted live garage footage from your home. You need to see this, immediately." I didn't ask what it was. I asked where the nearest airport was. I used to believe family was armor. I married into theirs because I thought proximity bred loyalty. My father-in-law smiled like a mentor. My wife spoke the language of patience. Her cousins laughed loudly, drank my wine, called me brother. I paid for their vacations, their cars, their business ideas. I thought generosity bought safety. What it actually bought was access. I landed. I walked straight off the plane. No luggage, no conversation. I chartered a jet with a crew that didn't ask questions. Then I made one call. "Lock everything," I said. "Digital, financial, physical. No one moves without my approval." There was a pause. Then, understood. That word followed me all night. The footage played on a private screen in the jet cabin. I didn't need sound. I didn't need details. I recognized the garage, the camera angle, the people who weren't supposed to be there. I watched my trust collapse frame by frame. I didn't scream, didn't cry, didn't break anything. I felt something cleaner. Focus. By the time we were airborne again, I wasn't a father reacting. I was a system activating. I spent years building redundancy, shell companies that owned holding firms that controlled trusts no one read closely enough, cameras installed as insurance discounts, contracts written with morality clauses everyone mocked until they mattered. I had recordings, timestamps, biometrics, corroboration. I didn't need revenge. I needed sequence. First, I removed access. Credit cards declined mid-purchase. Phones lost service. Gates stopped opening. Confusion is the softest form of fear. Then I released evidence quietly to 3 parties: my legal team, child protection authorities, the board. Each received only what they needed, nothing more, nothing forgivable. My wife called first, sobbing, apologizing, explaining. I let her talk. Then I forwarded a single still image, no message, just proof. She stopped breathing before she stopped talking. Her father tried authority, threats, name-dropping, rage dressed as confidence. I sent him a calendar invite. Subject: custodial hearing, preliminary review. Attachments: everything. He never replied. The cousins were braver online, until warrants arrived, until phones were confiscated, until their videos, meant for cruelty, became exhibits. They learned too late that recording a crime doesn't protect you, it documents you. Monday morning, I sat in a boardroom with men who had underestimated silence. "You terminated him?" one director whispered. I folded my hands. He terminated himself, I said. I simply waited for gravity. The vote was unanimous. Power has a smell when it shifts, like metal and ozone. I didn't attend the hearing. I didn't need to. My son was already safe. That was the only victory that mattered. Everything else was cleanup. People ask if I feel empty now. I don't. I feel aligned. Justice isn't loud. It doesn't rant. It doesn't beg. It documents. It waits. Then it closes its fist. I didn't destroy a family. I revealed one. And when the world finally saw them clearly, I was already gone.